Coming up.
Can you just, look, I'm not slowing. So I've got to wear this hat at all times?
Yeah, in the contract.
There's a contract?
Yeah, got emailed it.
I didn't read that. Does this look alright?
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to read the contract. I've read it, so I think we'll be fine.
What does it say about the hat?
Talent must wear the brand hat at all times, both physically and metaphorically.
What else does it say in this contract?
I can't remember. I've got it written
I thought
down.
it's just going to pubs, right? I'm Tom, a nano-influencer from Southeast London and a regular pub goer. Today, Jauntro is sending me to all of...
Yeah, I think it's mainly that bit. It feels a bit too polished and premium. Our insights team has said that the target audience traditionally consumes something more rough and ready, but it still needs to be professional. Does that make sense? If you can make those amends, I'll send over compiled feedback via email, EOP, yeah? Okay. Hello and welcome to All the Pubs In, a brand new content series brought to you by Jauntro, the world's seeing travel brand that takes you to where it's at. Now, when exploring, there are plenty of ways to discover a new area. Today we'll be discovering through the lens of one of Britain's greatest cultural institutions, the Public House. We're here in South London, visiting all the pubs in Peckham. One day, 9 pubs, a pint in... It's a pint in each? Fucking hell, I'm gonna be... Pub number 1, the Gowlet. Very nice colour there. There's no minimum on card, is there? So yeah, it's a very nice pub, the Gowlet. You know you're in safe hands when there's a pair of turntables and a pump of Timothy Taylor landlord within close proximity of each other. Nice decor, there's a cosy fireplace, the only bar billiards table in the area. The babies and dogs of East Dulwich mingling with the young Peckham types. Shall we go to the next pub?
Yeah.
Do you think my presenting's been alright so far? Because I'm quite new to this.
Yeah, mate.
I've not really done it much or ever, so...
Don't drink it, don't drink it.
Pub number 2, the Rye. We're drinking a delicious pint of Truman's Runner here. Delicious. This is a big, enterprising mega pub. It's got a bit of everything, to be honest. You've got the nice cosy bit at the front, you've got the traditional island bar, you've got the restauranty bit out the back. It's got a big garden, perfect for a summer's day. It's got a book swap, it's got an Asahi shed, it's got local community postings. It's got it all, to be honest. It's like this big, mega pub. We can do the bit where we explain Jauntro now. What I'll do is I'll probably use this to explain it.
No, we don't have the right to orange juice, put it back.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to this is going to be the Jauntro consumer base, which when Jauntro give the monthly premiums, they can redeem on a monthly basis.
I don't think the analogy works.
Really? We're here in pub number 3, which is the White Horse. I'm actually drinking a pint of Amstel, which, yes, isn't perhaps the sort of connoisseur's choice, but I thought to maybe pace myself a bit, and also there's nothing wrong with an Amstel. The White Horse, a haven for young professional Peckham types, the trendy bad guys in the great gentrification war that rages across the city. A spiritual sanctuary in which people like me surround themselves with people of a similar demographic, like sheep feeling a profound warmth in the flock, supping their £6.50 pints of Hepcat, the yuppie elixir of life that fuels 90% of the area's creative-leaning freelancers. But like pool, dartboard, fire, quiz night is a riot. It's probably one of the best pubs in the area, to be honest. So we're here in the Nag's Head. So yeah, as you can see, it's a bit of a boozer's boozer. Probably not the place to pop into if you're visiting. At the same time, vaguely friendly vibe I'm getting. Haven't quite gauged it yet. Dartboard, electronic poker machine, quiz machine. What more do you want, to be honest?
Do you have any facts about the nag set?
Wow. A nag is actually a type of animal. It's a male. Hit high or low to save it. High, high, high. Jack, low. 9. Low? It's a 9 again. Okay, low again. Oh my god, it's a jack. Fucking hell. This is how they make their money in here, I swear. Anyway, go again. We're visiting about 10 or 11 pubs today, but back in its heyday there were over 40 pubs in the Peckham area, the names of which we pay tribute to on screen now. Jauntro are proud to support the campaign for pub preservation.
Hiya! About those amends, the film's looking really good, but can't help but notice it's getting quite long. Our analysis of data trends suggests an optimal length of 5 to 6 minutes due to the consumer's attention span.
As we segue,
Walk and then turn.
As we segue from Rye Lane to Peckham's more bourgeois High Street, Bellenden Road, we come across this cosy pub, the Montpellier. The Montpellier emits strong first date vibes. It's quaint and traditional, but super premium. You won't find any pub games here. Instead, there's a little cinema out back. The food menu continues the premium theme. Perhaps a less rowdy, more quietly cultured version of the White Horse. And now we come to the two pubs on Bellenden Road, the Victoria and the Albert, V&A, the 19th century power couple, just 100 yards from each other on one road. How British. But who needs the British Empire when you've got Hepcat on tap? The Victoria doesn't have Hepcat on tap, and it's all downhill from there. Business diversification has meant that the place has a bit of an identity crisis. Is it a pub? Is it a restaurant? Is it a bar? Is it an inn? Who knows? Whereas the Prince Albert is in some ways your quintessential boozer. Shape, long and thin, ales on tap, carpet, there is a carpet. It's not posh, and it's not old school, it's not gastro, and it's not scuzzy. It somehow sits right in the middle of the diagram, which is perhaps best described as solid. You're gonna pretend like I'm too drunk.
You are too drunk.
No. Look.
The line.
Okay, fucking hell. Look, I'm not trying to slur my lines. It's just a lot of alcohol, you know.
I'm shouting as well.
I'm not shouting.
Look, I'm telling you now. You're going to fuck this up for both of us. I spent too much money doing this.
We're here now in the Prince of Peckham, a very nice pub, a bougie pub you might say. It's got very nice atmospheric lighting. You come here to really feel something. There's lovely drinks on tap. We've got food in the corner, White Man Can't Jerk serving some of the best food in Peckham, as well as on the weekends they do nights. You have a boogie, you have a dance. When you compare it to the Rye is like this big enterprising pub. This is also a big sort of varied pub. The Rye is almost like Hollyoaks and the Prince of Peckham is like Hollyoaks in the city, if you get my drift. Huh?
Don't get your drift.
So, we're here, it's our penultimate pub, and we're at the Copper Tap, and do you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say this is my hidden gem of the Peckham pubs, because it's a bit out of the way, and you wouldn't necessarily think to come here, but do you know what? Got a great beer selection on tap, it's got a lovely vibe about it inside, a real nice decor. You've got TV, you've got regular TV, you've got sport television. I think this is a solid pub, and you should never judge a book by its cover. What I will say is that the beers are very nice, and admonish are when you see a contract through, you
Finish your contract.
no, You. What's going on? What's going on?
You know what's going on.
Why are you making this stupid film?
Well, film is a bit of a strong word.
Who do you think wants to watch this crap? It doesn't make sense. You aren't funny generally, but especially when you've had 7 pints.
Hiya. Been trying to get through, but can't seem to reach you.
And now you're passed out.
Pretending to be passed out.
Without a plan on how to end the film.
I do have a plan.
What's the point, Tom?
What's the point, Tom?
What are you doing? Just make a normal faux arty film like everyone else. Stop with this nonsense.
What's the point, Tom?
Why do you think all content has to have substance? All that matters is style.
Shit, the Greyhound's closed down. Do we need to get more flowers?
No, maybe have your food, man. Have your food before you drink your next pint.
In the grand scheme of Wetherspoons this one probably isn't one of the best. There's something quite dark and daunting about the red and black colour scheme on the sign outside. It's long and narrow and hard to navigate when busy. The smoking area is a small patio overlooking an alleyway. But at the end of the day, a spoons is a spoons, and it will do the job required, whether that's pre-drinks before your big night out at Bussy Building, a post-match round of lager with the lads, or an after-work. To be fair, it looks like everyone here is on a date actually, so. At the end of the day, it wasn't about which pub is the best, which pub is the worst.
It is actually about that. It's actually all about that because I use China and doing amateur London.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but you're not getting the full fee.